In this video, we will see about 12-factor app dev prod parity. The 12-factor application emphasizes on having development, staging and production environment as similar as possible. First, we will see about time to ship a change to the production. This is how a traditional application looks like. First, the user commits a change to the application code repository. This triggers the CI/CD pipeline, which runs all the unit test, integration test, and creates a build artifact, which then released by combining this artifact with the development environment config. Then release will be deployed and run in development environment. Once the test team says OK, then the changes will be released to the production after weeks or even months. 12-factor application emphasizes on having a small time gap between the development to production deployment, like hours or days, thus by keeping the development and production branches of code as similar as possible. Next is development and deployment personnel. In traditional application, the application will be developed by a developer, and DevOps person is responsible for deploying and taking this code changes to the production. A 12-factor application emphasizes on developer taking the responsibility to develop as well as taking those changes to the production and monitoring this application behavior in the production with the monitoring tools. Next, and the very important one, is tool difference between the environment. In traditional system, a developer's operating system can be Windows, and the developer is using H2 database, which is lightweight and using in-memory caching, whereas the production environment's operating system is Linux and the database in production is Postgres, and for caching, Redis. There is a substantial difference between the production and the developer machine. This may result in unexpected issue in the production environment, which might be working fine in the developer machine. A 12-factor application emphasizes on using the same tool in all the environment. This difference can be removed with the advent of containers. With the help of containers, developer can spin up a container for the application, another for the Postgres database, another for the Redis with a simple Docker Compose file. And the same configuration can be used in production, thus by removing the tool difference between the different environment and eradicating this code works in my local problem. Summary of the dev prod parity in 12-factor application is reducing the time difference between the development and production deployment, developers handling responsibility in developing and deploying the application and then monitoring the application in production, and removing the difference in the tools between the development and the production environment.